some paths must eventually cross. And as two of the greatest fighters in the UFC kept dominating their opposition, it was inevitable that this moment would come. When the octagon door closes for tonight's Superfight, the talk will be over, and the entire sports world will come to a halt. This is no ordinary fight. It's a battle between two champions, willing to put their own divisional crowns on the line to prove themselves worthy to be on top. And when the dust settles, there can only be one winner, a queen with two crowns.
It's a women's bantamweight title fight between Valentina Shevchenko and Paige Van Zandt.
Hello everyone. Tonight I'll be showing you some UFC footage from the game I've been playing non-stop ever since I finished Spider-Man. I think I went to bed at like 5 AM on Friday or on Saturday or on both days, because why not, right? So I really enjoyed this game, especially the career mode so far. And I picked a relatively weak fighter, Paige, just so I get through the game at least once on normal difficulty. I find out what I like to do, how I like to play. And obviously, I like to play as a striker. I really enjoy the combat in this game when you're on the feet, and that's what I focused on. So, the fight I'm showing you right now, I already won the championship in my division, and the next goal was to win the championship at the higher up weight. So I'm basically challenging the champion of the higher division to get her belt as well and become a double champion. This is near the end of the campaign, of the career, whatever. I already got pretty decent at striking, especially at this level, and thankfully for me, my opponent is also a striker, so this fight is largely going to take place on the feet. As you can see, my record so far was 27-4, 27 wins, the majority of them by knockout, only one decision, and the 4 losses were all submissions. So as soon as the opponent gets me on the ground, they can submit me pretty easily. I am pretty bad at facing submissions, to be honest, and that's the easiest way to beat me so far. Thankfully, my opponent, Valentina Shevchenko, is a pretty good striker, so she likes to stay on the feet. 26-3, as you can tell, both our records are pretty amazing in the career, so it's a pretty even fight in theory, on paper. But let's just say, when it's just striking, I'm pretty fucking decent. I love the introductions, by the way. I almost feel bad about talking over them. Bruce Buffer is a fucking national treasure. And I don't just mean an American national treasure, just a worldwide national treasure.
Alright, so for the championship, you can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves.
This is a fight that
my fighter doesn't touch gloves. The BM is real.
Right now.
I thought to myself, watch me get knocked out within 13 seconds after not touching. So, we engage, I immediately go into a crazy fury. I try everything, elbows, hooks, anything. Giant leaping elbow to the face. I ate an uppercut because I'm an idiot, and I ate a head kick as well, for the same reason. My opponent was defending strikes, but I rocked her with a hook. And if you can't tell, I'm playing the fighter in the white trunks, and I just ate the giant hit. But I hit her with a nice leg kick. My kickboxing was getting better and better at this point, because just boxing doesn't really work. She does manage to survive though. The kick wasn't enough to kill her. And I keep trying to pressure her. I eat a nasty body kick. I keep going for elbows, but I'm slightly out of range. This game is so violent. She's slightly taller, which gives her a small advantage, but I'm still pressing her a lot. I keep trying hooks, but it isn't really working, and now she actually took me down, and I was so surprised, because I was thinking, oh, you're a wrestler now? But I managed to get up pretty fast, so it wasn't a problem. She isn't really a wrestler, so I wasn't that concerned. I was more surprised than anything. My elbows didn't hit. She tried to go for another takedown, which kind of surprised me. It almost seems like the AI was worried it was hurt, but I managed to hit her with a bunch of nasty elbows.
She blocks that offense, Joe.
Another nasty elbow, another elbow. Let's just say I was feeling good. And I had so many tougher fights before this one.
Good exchange there.
Stuck against the corner and I eat a massive uppercut and almost lose the fight here. Sometimes when you get overeager, you can get fucked. I get overeager again, I eat a nasty punch and get taken down because I try to throw a kick. Thankfully, I still have enough skill on the ground to get up and get the fuck out.
Shevchenko gets back.
She has better movement than me. I go for a crazy fucking kick. Honestly, I have no idea how I thought that would work, but whatever.
Van Zandt gets
I keep pressuring, keep trying to get her against the cage.
nice kick there by Shevchenko.
And I got out fast because if she hit me with a giant knee in the Muay Thai clinch, I'd be fucking out. I get her with a sick elbow though. I love that leading elbow. The elbows are so effective.
Showing that punch.
Some cute leg kicks. She went for a crazy head kick but didn't manage to get me. I keep attacking so openly. I give my opponent an opportunity to hit me and fuck me up. She goes for another takedown. I honestly don't remember her trying so hard to take me down. She really isn't a wrestler. I don't know why. I guess DI was just worried. And a nasty fucking kick right before the bell. Basically, she got saved by the bell at the end. Heading into round 2, honestly, I was pretty sure I was going to knock her out. When you knock down an opponent so many times, it really is writing on the wall. Another rock. Down she goes again. We are almost done here. Basically, my striking is too good at this point of the career. I trained primarily to be good as a boxer and kickboxer, and here we go again. I think this is it. It was basically inevitable. As soon as I saw that the Superfight was going to be against another striker, let's just say I was pretty confident this career was going to go well. I did lose 4 fights total in my career. I ended it at 36-4. By the end, I retired at 36-4 after achieving a couple of things to become the greatest of all time in the career mode. And next up, I'm going to try to play the career again, but on the second hardest difficulty, Pro difficulty. The only one after it is Legendary, so wish me luck. I'll actually try to work on my ground game, so I'm not such a one-trick pony. But yeah, it's a pretty insane game. Incredibly violent, but incredibly exciting. I hope I will stream it pretty soon, probably on Monday, unless I go insane and stream it today as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. This bunch of violence feels pretty good to finally play the UFC game on PS4 and enjoy all the benefits that come from that. Thanks as always for watching and see you on the next video. Bye.